In a world obsessed with quick fixes, swipes, likes, comments and shares, here's why the more we chase happiness, the less we actually get it. So it's actually very simple. We mistake pleasure for happiness. Now pleasure is something we get in the short term. So we get pleasure when we pick up our phone and see if someone's liked what we've done or shared what we've done. We get pleasure if we reach into the fridge and grab a donut and just scoff it. We get pleasure if we do short-term things that serve us in the current moment. Now the problem with this is that when we do that, we release dopamine in the brain, and dopamine is the pursuit hormone. So dopamine rewards the chase. It doesn't give a fuck about you actually achieving anything in life. It just wants you to be striving towards that thing, good or bad. It does not care. If it's striving for something bad, doesn't give a shit, still give you the dopamine hit. If it's striving for something good, doesn't give a shit, still going to give you the dopamine hit. The problem arises when you know this. The more dopamine you produce, the less likely you are to produce serotonin in your brain. Now, serotonin is what you get when you are happy, when you are deeply fulfilled, when you have that state of inner peace, when you feel that you are good enough and that you have enough. So the more dopamine you have in the system, the less serotonin you need in the system, that you'll get in the system. So the question then has to be, how do you create more serotonin? How do you get more serotonin into your nervous system, into your brain? That's very simple as well. What you want to do is this: build habits that support your future self, yeah? Build habits that are in alignment with who you wish to be, not who you currently are. Because if you just have habits that are short-term hacks for now, you're going to get dopamine, you're going to push out serotonin. You're never going to get that state when you feel good enough and that you have enough, because dopamine is it's like a drug dealer. You're never going to have enough. You're never going to feel full. So you're always going to be chasing something you'll never ever get. But when you have serotonin, when you are doing things that are in alignment with your future self, your brain will reward you today with serotonin, because your brain rewards long-term thinking with serotonin. Now, when I used to work with, or when I do work with, should I say, depressed clients, I used to work with a lot more in the past, but when I work with them, sometimes I would say to them, what does your future look like? And they would say, I don't know, I don't have a future, I can't see that far ahead. Here's the question. If you don't have a future, or you can't see that far ahead, you're not going to see your future self in that future, are you? Obviously. Will that produce less or more serotonin? Well, then answer this question. Is serotonin, a lack of serotonin, correlated with more depression in life? Yes. So if you are chasing dopamine, quick fixes, hacks and all of that kind of stuff, you'll increase dopamine, not happiness. If you want happiness, if you want to be happy today and tomorrow, start building habits that support your future self. Your future self will get the serotonin because your brain rewards long-term thinking.